Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. Hope you're able to go outside and exercise a little bit. Take a walk, play sports, play basketball, take a walk in the park. There's not many stores open, so you kind of have to make your own exercise. Just be careful what you do. Don't get too close to each other, but just take a walk, do some jumping jacks, something to get your blood moving and your heart going, and something it'll help you feel better than just sitting around the house and not doing a whole lot throughout the weekend and the week. This article is on a basketball player. He played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Was made the All Star team 5 times, but he struggles with some anxiety and depression and stress related disorders. So we're gonna read over the article. Again, the article is kind of the same as last week. Your assignment is going to be to write 10 sentences on the article. The first 5 sentences are just summarizing the article, what's it about, how to deal with it. And the second set of 5 sentences, second paragraph, is do you agree with the article, why or why not? Or do you like it, why or why not? I appreciate all the work that I got in last week. If you haven't turned it in yet, it's still up there on Google Classroom, and it's not too late to turn it in. You can still turn it in and get partial credit for it. So please turn that in if you haven't turned it in yet. I'm going to begin reading the article. Title: Pro basketball player shares story about his struggle with anxiety. And that's a picture of Kevin Love in 2018. Cleveland, Ohio. Kevin Love is one of the best players in the National Basketball League. He has been selected for the All-Star team 5 times. Still, for years, he had a private struggle with mental health. He has spent most of his life afraid to accept there was something wrong with him. Now he's being more open about it. Love, who plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers, wrote an essay called Everyone is Going Through Something. He talked about having panic attacks during a game. Panic attacks can be common for someone with an anxiety disorder. Most people feel anxious every now and then. It is normal emotion to have. Anxiety disorders are different. Some people feel so worried or anxious that it interferes with their ability to do everyday things. During a panic attack, it can be hard to breathe. Someone may also sweat and experience a higher than normal heart rate, which can cause chest pain. They may think they are dying or having a heart attack. A panic attack can be a very scary experience. An anxiety attack on the court. Anxiety disorders are a group of mental illnesses. Like most mental illnesses, anxiety can be treated with medication and therapy. Love has had trouble asking for help, though. He said he has spent most of his life afraid to accept there was something wrong with him. For 29 years, I thought about mental health as someone else's problem, he said. Love says he dealt with anxiety during a home game in November against the Atlanta Hawks. Love adds that he had been under family stress and hadn't been sleeping well. After briefly losing his breath while playing 15 minutes in the first half of the game, he felt his heart racing. He couldn't catch his breath during a timeout in the third quarter. It's hard to describe, but everything was spinning, like my brain was trying to climb out of my head, Love said. He is not playing currently after breaking his left hand last month. The air felt thick and heavy. My mouth was like chalk, he said. He remembered his assistant coach yelling something at him. I nodded, but I didn't hear much of what he said. By that point, I was freaking out. Other players questioned Love. Love was taken to a hospital, but tests didn't reveal anything out of the ordinary. He soon returned and played well, but was puzzled by what happened and nervous about people finding out. Although he did not mention it in his essay, Love left the game January 20th against Oklahoma City after similar events. He also missed the team's practice the following day. Those absences caused a heated team meeting. Teammate Isaiah Thomas and others questioned why Love had been excused. The exchange led to tense days for the Cavaliers. In February, they changed their team by trading away Thomas and 4 other players to other teams. Love's father, Stan, also played professional basketball in the NBA. Love says he always struggled with people's attitudes about athletes. Many athletes, he explained, feel that they cannot show weaknesses. Focusing on mental health. Growing up, you figure out really quickly how a boy is supposed to act, he said. You learn what it takes to be a man. It's like a playbook. Be strong, don't talk about your feelings, get through it on your own. So for 29 years of my life, I followed that playbook. The Cavaliers encouraged Love to see a therapist. Now he gets counseling a few times a month in Cleveland. Love said he got the courage to go public with his story after Toronto basketball player DeMar DeRozan recently acknowledged he has depression. Depression is also a mental illness. It is different from feeling sad. Like anxiety, depression can cause ongoing stress and severely interfere with a person's ability to function. Love said he would never guess DeRozan, one of the game's best players, was having similar problems. It's important to seek help. Love says he believes the reality is that athletes share the same troubles friends and neighbors might. So I'm not saying everyone should share all their deepest secrets. Not everything should be public, and it's every person's choice. But creating a better environment for talking about mental health, that's where we need to get to. Love's story was praised by teammate LeBron James, who posted on social media site Twitter, "You're even more powerful than ever before." At Kevin Love, salute and respect, brother. Love ended his essay by encouraging anyone struggling with mental health to seek help. So, if you're reading this and you're having a hard time, no matter how big or small it seems to you, I want to remind you that you're not weird or different for sharing what you're going through. He said, just the opposite. It could be the most important thing you do. It was for me. So that's the article. Again, your assignment for the week is to write 2 paragraphs on it. So if you want to write 1 paragraph one day, 1 paragraph the next day, and put it all together, email it to me, or you can give it to me through Google Classroom or Remind, whatever is easiest for you guys. If you have any questions, you can contact me through Encore's Google Classroom, or you can email me. Anything you need, any questions you have, just let me know. And again, hopefully this coming week you guys can get outside, get some exercise, go for a walk, something to just make you feel good and to get out and do some exercise. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful week, and I look forward to getting your work.